Hello, this video will show the game Free Cloud for round 2 of Imagining Cup 2011. Free Cloud is a game made to Windows Phone where the player is a founder of a non-governmental organization. He, alone or with a group of friends in that organization, will have the opportunity to go to several places in the world facing different problems and trying to solve them. Let's start the game in single player mode by tapping Start. With the help of Bing Maps, we can see which places of the world they are in need of help right now. Now let's go to Burkina Faso to see what the country needs. We can see that the country needs a special solution for education according to the United Nations Development Programme. Burkina Faso has a high degree of illiteracy. We also see that we can face storms of sand during the period of assistance. It is a challenge that we must be read. The organization of the player can help the country right now, so let's go. We arrive in the capital. The city is represented by 5 kinds of places that need to receive help from individual, beyond the help for primary need at this moment, which is education. The aids are coming from a cloud and begin to fall over the city. But the aids do not fall automatically over parts of the city which the aids is most needed. The player must direct them. But how? Simple, just tilt the phone and use the accelerometer to direct the aids. When helping is approaching a place, he gives a signal that was received. There is no need to worry about directed. The player has done his part. The aids are still coming from the cloud, but look, the aids fall into an open area, so they might end up with the wind. The player must fight against the wind because at any time it can change direction. The player cannot allow that the helps touch the corners of the screen, otherwise he will lose the aid. Where should we direct these aids? First, we have to know the types of places in town. We have a school, a hospital, homes, a park, and a company. We can touch pause to see that tell what each place needs precisely. Each one needs exactly 3 different types of aids. All are equal in the main questions of the necessity of the city, in which everyone accepts. The 3 places in the front are the ones who can receive aids. Just rotate the city to put the other places in the front. The players do not need to check this table all the time. Whenever aid is falling, these places symbolize how much they need this help showing balloons. The more balloons the place shows, the more help are needed. When the player meets the need for the site, balloons are loose and he wins followers. But what are followers? In the game, the followers have the same meaning of followers on the site like Twitter and Facebook. Every time the player is successful in helping one place, it symbolically shows his example and wins followers to his cause. The highest priority is the need, the player wins 10, 5 and 3 respectively followers. The faster the player gets to the last level, the number of followers required at the stage, the more success he had. While the player is helping the city, there may be phenomenon to happen suddenly. In the case of Burkina Faso, may occur one time or another sandstorm. In other levels can also occur rain, pollution, and radiation hazard involved. The player must maintain their standard of living to continue to assist in the game. He can see the life in the top of the bar of the screen. He receives life with the aid, success, and loses when it loses some help or any reason of radiation influence. Below the health bar there is a blue bar that indicates how much of the level he managed to complete. The level ends when a player of a group of players complete the required number of followers. As the number of followers are reached, the levels end and the players can share his success in social networking. Let's see now how the multiplayer game is. The mission of the multiplayer game is that all together will help a local in need. The first player can just type the username of the Xbox. Now, as in the single mode, must choose which country to help. When selecting, he can know how many players are waiting to start the game. After select the site, he enters the room and see players who are already there. If he wants, he can wait others come too. The game serves on Windows Azure because of high availability, scalability, and computer power of it. When all the players touch red, the game begins. During the game, the followers gotten are added to players. Everybody can see the progress of each other. When is reached the required number of followers from the level, all together finish the level and can check the team result.